What we're looking at is the Module 1 component, Caribbean Legal Systems for the 2021 paper. Number 1, during jury selection at a murder trial, the judge learns that Blue, a potential juror, was previously sentenced to 5 years in prison and that Anita, an entrepreneur, was declared bankrupt under the law. 3 days into the trial, the foreman of the jury learns that Mary, a selected juror, got married 2 months before to Harry, a police officer. Outline 2 roles of the High Court judge. The High Court judge in a criminal trial. What are the 2 roles of the High Court judge? I want you guys to let me know. What are the 2 roles? We need to angle the paper, you know. What are the 2 roles? Okay, so I see in the chat now. Guides and counsels the jury to ensure that they understand the proceedings and to make a good decision, right? So they guide the jury on matters of law. Lovely. Right? Oversee court proceedings. Lovely. What are other rules? They do sentencing. Sentencing is important. They they take the jury's decision and do the sentencing. You guys need to know these things. This is not hard at all. Ensure fairness in the trial. That's a part of the overseeing the court proceedings, ensuring the fairness and impartiality. Lovely. B. State whether each of the 3 persons was disqualified or exempt. Right? So let's see who is disqualified or who is exempt. Right? Firstly, Blue was sentenced to 5 years in prison. Does that disqualify him? Yes or no? How? Why? Because everybody's saying yes. Why?
Sir, at the time of the trial, any juror that has served a, a prison sentence of over 6 months or is serving, they cannot be a juror. They're disqualified.
Mm-hmm.
According to the Jamaican Constitution.
Okay. Somebody raise their hand. Go ahead.
Sir, according to the Barbados Constitution, not the Barbados Constitution, the Barbados Juries Act, anyone who has been convicted of an arrestable offense cannot serve on a jury.
Okay. Interesting. I have the jury out of Jamaica in my bedroom. So if anybody tell me I'm gonna look it up. Alright. Lovely. Alright. So I have that there. Anita, an entrepreneur, was declared bankrupt. Is Anita exempt or disqualified in any ways?
Anita is not. Anita is fine. That has nothing to do with the trial.
Okay. Has nothing to do with the trial, everybody. Okay, so no really depends on whole. Okay. Wait, hold on.
I was responding to her statement.
Oh, okay. So it depends on how long. No, wait. The thing is, no. The person who was talking speaks about Barbados. No, we don't know what Barbados. You don't. Do you know what Bayesian last time? I don't know what Bayesian last
Oh
time.
no, okay, sorry.
Sir,
Go on.
according to Bajan law, she can't serve.
Oh, got that.
That
She
it
has to
says.
have money because that would make her more liable for bribery.
Oh,
Oh,
that's interesting.
that's so cool. So it makes her more liable for more susceptible to bribery. Alright. I never knew that. I just wrote that on the paper though. Because if she bankrupt, she need money. So she gonna take money if it. She's gonna trade her decision for money. Alright, that's what I put there as well, right?
But okay.
I mean, it's a thing, but it's not like a. It's not really an exempt. It should be qualified. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
an
not
exemption.
a rule exactly
It's not a
in
rule
this
exactly. True.
situation.
It's not. But it's like something can happen. Okay. With her there. I don't remember. Actually, I don't remember what that is. But okay. Um, Mary was got
She
married.
is dismissed because she has a close relationship with it's a conflict of interest, so she's biased.
Okay, lovely. All right. So I have that there. So all you need to do is explain that now and give a reason for why. Okay, so we just did that a while ago. So you can just go through and understand why Blue, Anita, and Mary have gone and what happened to them. All right. 6 marks. Trial by jury must be preserved. It is the best system ever intended for a free people in the world's history, stated by John Henry Wigmore. Discuss 3 benefits of the jury and the corresponding drawback of each benefit. Give me a benefit and a drawback. Everybody or anybody. Give me a benefit and the drawback same time, and I will just list them, 3 of them. Go ahead.
Um, Lack of legal training allows them a fresh outlook, but also lack of legal training means that they are not really informed about legal proceedings, so it's easy for them
Lovely.
to make mistakes.
Lovely. Right, what a beautiful one, right? So they usually lack knowledge, right, of the law, and that allows them to be the best judges of fact, right? But they do lack understanding of legal proceedings and legislation due to that. All right. Okay. No, I don't want you to give me a drawback. I want you to give me the benefit and the drawback for the benefit. Put them together. All right, Shan. So they may become swayed and use sympathy rather than hard facts. Okay, so that's a part of the fact that they do have legal training, right? They're not gonna use like the hard thing. Okay. Anything else? What's another benefit of the jury? Due to them going. Okay, so I think what James is alluding to right? I'm gonna read everybody else's comment, but what James is alluding to there now is representation. Remember, representative justice or representative justice, right? That persons are going to be able to democratically participate in the judiciary, right? And that increases public outlook on the judiciary. But what would be the drawback there? It would be difficult actually, right? To actually get proper representation. And we look at things like that. We look at the gender biases. We look at racial biases, ethical biases, not ethical, ethnic biases and stuff like that. It may be difficult to get a fully most diverse jury, representative body on the jury, right? The judge can misdirect the jury as they have to follow his instructions. Okay, that would be a part of the fact that they're not trained in the law specifically, so they can be misdirected. That would be a drawback for that. All right, they represent the interests of the public, but I want you to do it with a drawback. So give me a benefit and a drawback. So we have 2 benefits and drawbacks for those benefits. Give me another benefit and its drawback. No problem, but give me another benefit. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say the size of the jury makes it unlikely that individual prejudice could affect the verdict, but also the small size of the jury could, if there was to be individual biases, they have the chance to corrupt the rest of the panel,
Mm-hmm.
which could set back the case or the trial in terms of time, because they'd have to dismiss the jury and so on.
Lovely. Right, so due to the jury being a member of multiple people, it has a less chance of being influenced by the prejudice of one. Right, but because of its small size now, right, an entire jury can be corrupted. Right? And if they're corrupted, they're nullified and can be completely disqualified, right? The entire jury can be dismissed, and that lengthens public proceedings. Remember, the lengthening of litigation makes it much longer. All right. So the benefit, they are better judges of fact. Oh, less corruption. That's what you were saying, Sean. So since they're better judges of fact, and since they're citizens of the community, however, this can lead to bias, and they can side with whoever they like. So corruption can inside. Okay. These people who stand in the jury would be less biased as they, alright, come from all walks of life. However, due to that they can be easily bribed or manipulated, alright? So you guys understand the question, you guys understand the assignment, right? Now we move now to module 2.